Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Brian from Third Coast Ministries. Today is Monday, November 25th, 2019, and we are back for another Missionary Mondays. And this morning I was watching a video on YouTube, and I was watching something, and I saw something over on the right, and I was like, "Hey, what's this?" So I clicked on that and watched it, and it was really awesome. I posted it on my Facebook, my personal Facebook. So if you haven't seen it, go see it. But there was something that I heard in that video that that stuck with me today while we were working, cleaning up. That's why you see everything looks like a mess back there. Don't worry about that. I'll take care of that by tomorrow. But in the video, one of the things it said is you won't find toughness when you're in a comfortable environment. And that was kind of interesting. I was thinking about that all day. And it talked about the number of times you have to do something before you get to where you want to get, like the mental pain and anguish that can cause. It's phenomenal. And that kind of also stuck with me today. And I was thinking, I was like, you know what? Like what is tough? Like people think tough, like, oh, I'm scrappy, I can fight, whatever. Play a lot of sports, physically tough. But like tough, I think applies to this sense as just failing and failing and trying and trying and failing and trying, but never quitting. And that is toughness to me. And what does that have to do with being a missionary? Well, man, I'm in Nicaragua right now. I'm in Matagalpa. I'm from Texas originally, if you don't already know. And man, you have to be tough if you want to be a missionary. I mean, you're going to be possibly in a different country with a different language, different culture, things you're not used to. And I got to say, like, I've only been here 2 years. So I'm not as seasoned as some of these other people, but I've seen a handful of people already come and go in the 2 years. And it's difficult. And you got to have that mental toughness, and you got to have kind of a thick skin, and you got to have your heart right and your mind right, or you're going to go home with your tail between your legs. So I guess my advice for this Missionary Mondays is you need to know where you're at personally. And quite frankly, being a teacher and seeing a lot of younger people, I would say if you're probably in your low 20s or younger, nowadays, you're probably not tough enough. You probably didn't have to try hard in school. And, that was me. I didn't have to try hard in high school. I got a 4.0, all advanced classes, and I didn't have to try that hard. So, you're not really that as tough as you think you are yet, until you have gotten just smacked around by life and had to get back up to keep going. That's when you will develop that toughness. And I'm not saying if you've never had bad situations, you won't be good at it. I'm just saying if you've had bad situations, you need to learn to use those to help motivate you to keep going. And that's how you get tougher. But not being in your comfort zone. Like, I enjoyed my life. I had my nice truck, my nice job, my dog, who's now at my mom's, but I could do whatever I wanted to, eat whatever I wanted to, go. If I wanted something, I went and bought it. I didn't have to worry about it. And, now, like, it's completely different here. Like, basically, the ministry, the only way we get stuff is through donations. So there's a lot of, like, stretching and getting this to work and taking care of this and putting this off, and it can be hard. It can be very, very difficult. And then you add on to that the fact of teaching, which is difficult in and of itself. But I got to say that I at the end of this 2 years, I find myself tougher in the sense that I can take a hit and get back up, take a hit and get back up, but not meaner. Like, there's a difference between tough and being mean. Like with my students, I'm tough and I'm strict, but I'm not mean. It's in a loving and caring manner, and I always explain to them what's going on. I don't just adios. So like I feel like I've become tougher in the sense that I can take a hit, get back up. But I have a better heart, I think, from seeing how hard life can be on other people in a different culture. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, the video I watched in the morning is on my personal Facebook. Not real biblically based today, but just a personal anecdotal observation. Like if you really want to be a missionary, you better learn how to be tough. So that's it for today. Man, hit that like button, please. Subscribe to us. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook. Everything is Third Coast Ministries. So click that button. Thanks for watching. Adios.